What's up, guys? Gang peeps, Padawans, welcome to the Inner Sanctum. I'm Yoda Guru. For those watching for the very first time, I tip my hat to you. Come on in, sit, stay, relax, put your feet up, grab a snack or two, have a cold beverage, whatever you want, and enjoy what I'll be sharing with you today. Is the reaction to episode 6 of season 1, The Prisoner. Now, for those who are returning subscribers, tip my hat to you as well, and hope you enjoy all the content that I've already posted on my channel, The Inner Sanctum. Now, for those who are watching for the very first time, like I mentioned earlier, do me a favor, hit that notification bell and be alerted to any videos I'll be posting in the near future. Also, hit like if you watched any of my videos and really enjoyed my content. And also hit subscribe if you're really liking what you see or hear. And if you're undecided, hopefully you've been entertained in any of my videos when it comes to my channel, The Inner Sanctum. It'd be awesome to have more subscribers. If that's the case, then awesome. And with that said, let's get on with the reaction to episode 6, season 1 of The Mandalorian, The Prisoner. The Razor Crest docking into a sketchy outpost of sorts. Even though you can't see behind this helmet, there's a look of uneasiness as he's passing individuals who are equally as sketchy. Heightened state of awareness, if you will. Being very cautious. And then he runs into his old pal, Ran, or Bobby Elvis, for those who are Sons of Anarchy fans. Sons of Anarchy fame as well. And when it comes to the title, The Prisoner, Mando is a prisoner of going back to old friends. When it comes to getting paid, not legitimately, but getting paid quickly.
Some competitor got himself caught, so I'm putting together a crew to spring him. And you brought it.
And then Rand mentioning that the Razor Crest is part of the deal when it comes to the job, and Mando doesn't like it.
Gratitude. I think it is. Hey, Mayfield.
Billy Burr, the Boston part of the galaxy, able to find him in the Boston part of the galaxy.
We were all young, trying to make a name for ourselves.
Rand bringing up the past. That could be an interpretation as a sort of a prison in itself.
Where did he get out of it? I asked him that one time. You remember what you said, Mando? Target practice. Target practice. Man, we do.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
Being imprisoned in like the past can really be haunting for a Mando. Old debts to be repaid or something like that, and interpretation of sorts.
You tell me.
You've been.
Yeah, well, things have changed around
Though
here.
he has changed, he is now a single father.
He's one of the best trigger men
priorities.
I've ever seen. Former Imperial sharpshooter.
That's not saying much.
I wasn't a stormtrooper, wise ass.
There goes that Boston temper with Mayfield or Billy Burr. Berg, Clancy Brown, Mr. Krabs.
He's our muscle.
Berg stepping Mando like a rival dog, stepping on their
Droid's
competitor.
name is Zero.
Oh, he hates droids. The moment he saw Zero,
He does.
he was very alert. Then we have Xi'ann,
Mando.
Twilight.
Xi'ann.
Personally,
Tell me why I shouldn't
yeah, an old flame.
understand.
Nice to see you too.
It'd be interesting to hear the backstory when it comes to
I missed you.
his past relationship, especially with Xi'ann. Maybe her coming back in a future episode. Maybe in season 3, season 4, or whatever season. Past relationships and the intimate nature of it, and the big question is, did what sort of intimate relationship did they have it? And so I'll leave that up to your imagination. The prisoner. Zero behind the wheel of the cockpit of the Razor Crest. Something doesn't sit too well with any of us, especially Mando, knowing that he can be stooping around, and especially now with a message coming from Dave Parga.
Now, we got a limited window to board, find our friend, get him out of there before they make their jump.
That's a New Republic prison ship. Your man wasn't taken by a rival syndicate. He was arrested.
Mando concerned. Now he has priorities when it comes to the health and well-being and safety of Baby Yoda, and especially with himself as well. Being targeted by the Republic and possibly the Guild as well. He doesn't want that kind of heat.
The power lines are leaking, the navigation is intermittent, the drive is only operating at 67.3% efficiency.
That's what Mando likes. The Razor Crest is his baby.
Yeah, and we need a ship that can get close enough to jam New Republic code.
It's not possible. Or the crest.
That's why he's flying.
Well, that doesn't sit well with him.
My response time is quicker than organics.
Man, Zero's a
I'm
dick.
smarter too.
Is he as good as they say?
Ask him about the job on Alzok 3.
I did what I had to.
Oh, but
Back then, I presume that Mando was ruthless, aggressive, unrelenting, but that was back then. Now he's much more of a caring Mandalorian Mando because of his relationship now with Baby Yoda. And there he is, Baby Yoda, wondering where he. Many of us watched the episode for the very first time, wondered where he was, and there he is. Aww.
Wait a minute. Did you two make that? Huh? I'll try again.
And then him picking up Baby Yoda was something that the fandom was very wary of. Actually, when he nearly pretended to nearly drop him, that was a big no-no from the fandom to Billy Burr, which you would hear from on Twitter. And Zero's recklessness when it comes to docking with the Imperial, New Republic prison ship resulted in Baby Yoda being dropped via Billy Burr and now on the floor. Thankfully, Baby Yoda is okay, and he's a tough little guy. Mando taking one last look at where Baby Yoda is because he doesn't want to leave him there with Zero in the cockpit, but he has to in order to get in, get out, do the job itself, and then get out and for the safety of him and Baby Yoda. sneaking in quietly as can be. But as we all know, when it comes to missions, things don't go sneak quietly. Chaos ensues. Plans don't necessarily come together. And there you have it. Berg making some noise, alerting the guards, droid guards. And then Mando showing up in the back like Batman, and then showing his skills as a Mandalorian, proving to them that he's a great warrior, taking care of business, Mando style, epic fashion. Not a difficult task, but it's a tough task. Easy by a long shot, but he does it with such style and aggression. And then Mando saying there like, "What?"
Stop!
And then there's Matt Lanter, the voice of Clone Wars Anakin.
We're only supposed to be droids on this ship.
Mando very wary of the situation right now and wants to do his best to try to calm the situation in order to have it not result in this guard's untimely demise. Things are getting intense. And then it results in Xi'ann just dispatching the guard.
Was that thing blinking before?
I've detected a New Republic distress signal homing in your location. You have a
And the distress signal just alerting New Republic. And Mando, knowing danger is foot, Berg is showing his strength, dispatching those two droids, floating droids. Quinn. An old, and then, yep, the betrayal, the double cross. And this is what many of us didn't like with Zero behind at the stick on the cockpit, and him snooping around and suddenly getting the information that Mando is being targeted by the guild. Mando very resourceful in being able to get himself out of sticky situations and being imprisoned himself due to the betrayal of his associates, the crew that he was running with in order to get paid. He has a plan. Oh, now it's gotten good. Mando has them trapped with him in control, and that's a very scary thing in a very John Wick Batman sort of way. And then Baby Yoda making his appearance to Zero. It's a cute thing to see, but dangerous as well.
You and the Devaronian split up. Find Mando and kill him. And find a way back to the ship.
Baby Yoda wondering, who is this new person, and I haven't seen. Very curious, and then disappears into the shadows.
You're gonna get me the hell off this ship.
Leaving his sister behind. That's family for you. What kind of relationship do they have that he would rather leave his sister behind and just escape from himself? And this is selfish reasons. Not good relationship there. Even though it looked like they had a close relationship of sorts. As we all know, that will come into play in a very integral, pivotal moment. Zero, and then there's Baby Yoda peeking, lurking, seeing where Zero is, and game of hide and seek continues between the two of them. I think right here, Mando trying for the element of surprise in order to attack Berg there and there. And even though he has the advantage of the high ground, which he doesn't necessarily work, and he's just getting beaten down, and whistling birds don't work, and using a flamethrower, that doesn't work at all either. At this point, we thought that he'd possibly see his face, and then it flipped, getting taken down by the door. But then, then moments later, it lifts the door, and that was like, oh, that's not good. And then, oh, taken down, nearly believing that his head was crushed by the other door. The continuation of the cat and mouse game between Baby Yoda and Zero right here. Billy Burr Mayfield, Man at Arms. That strobe light effect. And then Mando appearing behind Xi'ann. A dagger battle between Mando and her. Oh, one of those daggers landing, but he uses that dagger that was just impaled on him against her. Yeah, strobe light effect, very compelling, very cinematic, and how Mando is able to take Mayfield down in a very Batman sort of way, appearing, then reappearing, disappearing, and then reappearing again, and then disappearing, and then coming up from behind him, which is very awesome in a Batman very kind of way. And Quinn nearly escaping, but Mando is the last individual standing, while the others have been either taken care of or dispatched or killed off. Presumably, watching this for the very first time. And with the title being the prisoner, and though Quinn is technically free, almost free, he's mentally he's already not a prisoner anymore, but physically he's going to be imprisoned, become a prisoner of the Mandalorian, Din Djarin.
We're hired to do a job, right?
Quinn trying to strike a deal with the Mandalorian. Alright, there we go. Baby Yoda and Zero face to face. And then Baby Yoda holding up his hand to use the Force. And then Baby Yoda looking at his hand, thinking, did I do that? And then we have Mando standing behind, appearing, and just dispatching Zero on behalf of his son, heading back to the sketchy outpost to meet back up with Rand, Bobby Elvis. Now no longer a prisoner, he is free. Quinn is, to be exact. Now that he is free, his obligation to old debts, old friendships are severed now. He's getting paid.
That is the policy.
I did the job.
Yeah, you did.
Get in, get out, done.
Just like the good old days.
Yeah, just like the good old days.
When he said that, just like the good old days, he's going to use his resourcefulness and cunning, like the old Mando, in order to outsmart Rand and Quinn. That look on Rand's face, an old friend to Mando. That sound, the familiar sound of the distress beacon.
What's this?
From the New Republic prison ship.
Bastard.
Tit for tat. You betrayed him, he betrayed you. Then we got the X-Wings appearing.
Yeah, I got a clear signal.
Dave Filoni.
Copy that.
And the director of this episode.
Those X-Wings.
Yep. That's definitely a
That guy right there, the director of this episode.
Copy.
I believe it's Rick something. And then Deborah Chow. The trio of directors dispatching, destroying the outpost, the sketchy outpost. And then Mando and Baby Yoda hightailing it out of there for their own safety and well-being. And Mando unscrewing the ball from the lever of the control panel and giving it to Baby Yoda. Just giving his surrogate son something to play with as they head off to another journey for both of them. Another adventure. And then Xi'ann, Mayfield, and now Berg's broken horns due to the encounter with Mando. Never mess with a Mandalorian, or his son for that matter. And there you have it, guys. The Gur Gang Peeps Padawans, Episode 6, The Prisoner, at Season 1 of The Mandalorian. And hope you enjoyed this reaction to the episode. And like I said before, like to those who are watching for the very first time, I tip my hat to you. And if you enjoyed this reaction or any of my other reactions to The Mandalorian Season 1, do me a favor, click on the little Yoda icon, hit the notification bell, be alerted to any of my future posts to my channel. Also, hit subscribe, being subscribed to the Inner Sanctum, and become a member of the Yoda Gur Gang Peeps and Padawans. Also, hit like and become and be part of a hopefully growing channel. And if you are, awesome. And with that said, may the Force be with you guys, and till next time, later.